It's another day, the sun is shining. Got to know what's going on around you. Wake up, it's the time to motivate your mind. Come with me, let's make this moment brighter. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Come on and wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Hey.
Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise. I'm Anastasia Palacios.
Good morning, TGIF. I am Philip Simon.
And it is always a pleasure to be back in your company after we've been gone for a few days. We hope that you had a wonderful week. But before we go any further, we must wish a very special happy belated birthday to Godfrey Burnside.
The
who
G-Man.
celebrated yesterday.
I'm almost tempted to sing, Sue. Almost. This close.
I'm not tempted, guys. I am not going to do it. I will not do it. Not on TV. If I want you guys to stay tuned in. But Godfrey, we certainly hope that you enjoyed the day. We always enjoy your presence here on Bahamas at Sunrise. And, you know, of course, the nation is grateful to you for your many years of service in providing us the weather. And so we just trust that this will be the best year yet.
You know what? I know he must be old, right? but he doesn't look it.
No,
I
he
mean, he
doesn't
doesn't look it in any way,
Yeah.
shape, or form. Huh? Well, old as anything older than him.
Indeed.
You know, but I mean, he's just, Godfrey is just sprightly, man, just sprightly.
He really is.
Yeah,
He really is.
yeah.
And
Happy
he has,
birthday, my brother.
he has such a heart for just training and mentorship. And,
Yeah.
you know, he started in the softball world for a very long time in terms of athletics and then even at the Met Office. And, you know, now he's just at a different stage in his life. And I hope he gets to fully just enjoy.
Yeah, he's talking about this retirement thing. I don't even understand what that means. I have no clue what Godfrey's going to do.
I don't know what he will do, but I trust that whatever he decides to do, he gets to enjoy it. He certainly paid his dues.
No doubt about it. But listen, it's been an interesting week. It's been a week of politics. You know, the Americans are doing their thing over there. The British are doing their thing over there. Apparently, we're doing our thing over here.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is.
Quite a week.
You know, and I think we're going to just continue to see those systems change. The world is changing so
The world is
quickly.
changing, yeah.
And, you know, Finland elected their first, the youngest prime minister in the world
that's
this
right.
week,
What,
34 years old, a woman, and a majority female government as well. And I mean, Finland has obviously been making excellent progress even in terms of its education, et cetera. And so, you know, the world is changing and we're going to continue to see just those upheavals as people shift and try to figure out, you know, how do they see themselves in this new technological world.
Yeah. I mean, you know, so much. So, I mean, and we're still holding on over here to some things that we just really need to let go of. But, you know, that's another conversation for another show. But we've got a busy one. We've got a busy one. We've got Alive, of course, is back. You know, going to be talking about the latest there. Of course, they've got their promotions that's been going on for the last several weeks. I haven't won yet, but, you know, I got my
It's
fingers
going to happen.
crossed.
It's going to happen.
And we're going to tell you, of course, about the weekend calendar. We're going to be talking about Amar should be here
Yeah.
from Wild Seed. I mean, look at the tree.
I mean, it's stunningly beautiful.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I deliberately dug deep in my closet to
Yeah, I
find.
see he's got the thing going
You know,
on, guys.
this-
Yeah, I see
this
what you did there,
screenshot.
Phil. And so in addition to that, we're also going to be talking about holiday makeup. We've got Eye Candy Makeup Store. They've actually been one of the longest around.
I've always heard about them.
Yeah, in terms of
yeah.
consistently, you know, keeping women up to date with the latest beauty products. Two Bahamian women that own it, and they even created some of their own cosmetics themselves. So we're looking forward to that conversation with them. Bijou
Am I
Turner.
doing that one?
You're not.
Oh, no, okay.
No, that's going to be for me. But, you know, I'll give you some tips and tricks after. Bijou Turner is also going to be here. They're talking to us about Christmas accessories and so what you should be getting in store for the holiday season. So we've got a full show ahead. It's going to be a great show. Best part of the whole show, one family. Yes. They're not in the house today because we took you into their shop so you could get a feel for the best group that's going to come down, babe.
It's a little biased.
This year, definitely. Y'all know it. And so I'm looking forward to that segment as well. But before we get to any of that, it was raining when I got up this morning.
You know, somebody mentioned it was raining last night. I'm like, it was?
Yeah, okay, Phil is living a different life, guys. You know, it was like, it also rained off and on as I was on the road. So we're going to find out from Godfrey what the weather looks like this weekend as he, of course, continues to celebrate. Here is the birthday boy, Godfrey Burnside.
Weather at sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First in Insurance, today, tomorrow.
Thank you, Stan. Good morning, Bahamas. I'd like to thank you guys for the birthday wishes this morning. I feel like it's only about 55, okay? That's the number. In the weather today, we have a stationary frontal boundary just north of Grand Bahama and Abaco, and that's going to stall out over the next couple of days and fizzle out ahead of another front that should move through sometime tomorrow morning across Grand Bahama, tomorrow afternoon across New Providence. But this morning, you had some showers, heavy showers at times. That was that low-level troughing moving towards the north. It's now over the Berry Islands, Grand Bahama, and Bimini, and that's creating some shower activity in those areas at this time. In the weather today, we're like a mix of sun and clouds, breezy, on the warm side. You can expect a few more showers, mainly across the extreme northwest bounds of Grand Bahama, Abaco, Bimini this morning into the afternoon hours. High temperature 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, partly cloudy, still a bit breezy, with a few nighttime showers as the frontal boundary moves towards the southeast, that second one, your low temperature going down to 71 degrees Fahrenheit. And some region highs and lows across the Caribbean, Barbados 82 and 77. In Jamaica, 80 and 69. In Trinidad, 83 and 74. And the Turks and Caicos Islands, 84 and 73. Across North America, Atlanta, 47 and 41. In Raleigh, 48 and 35. In Miami, 78 72. Dallas, Texas, 62 and 43. And Toronto, Canada, 40 and 34. As we go to the weekend, we expect a front to move through the Grand Bahama area sometime early tomorrow morning, across New Providence by the afternoon hours. It'll bring a couple of showers, but some clearing out by Sunday. So pretty good week until next week, Wednesday, when another cold front comes through. Low temperature daytime will be in the low to mid 80s at daytime, the upper 60s, lower 70s at nighttime. That puts her up in your first look at weather sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Phil.
Thank you very much, Godfrey. The launch of the online e-passport renewal system will help to take the hassle out of the renewal process by allowing Bahamians to renew passports conveniently and quickly. This sounds like really good news to me. Very pleased to have Siobhan Dean, Chief Passport Officer. Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning, Mr. Simon, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is good stuff. You know, I mean, obviously we all hear about the hassle sometimes when persons try to renew passports. The lines are always long. People wait until the last minute, which also exacerbates the problem sometimes. But speak a little bit to this new online renewal process.
Okay, the online portal was launched on Monday, the 9th of December, and what it is that persons who are holders, adults, that is 18 years and older, who are holders of an e-passport, can now apply online to renew their passports. And this is like the first phase of the process.
All right. And so as of the 9th of December, we're live.
Right, we're live.
Okay. What's the process involved?
You would just need your photograph. You can do the process in terms of getting on your computer at home or in your office, and you can go to mofa.gov.bs and there's a drop box that will take you to the passport office, and you can fill out the application form there. All you need is your photograph, which should be 600 DPI and 2x2. We ask that persons not, because the background will be white, that you wear a colorful top and no drop earrings or any fake eyelids or anything like that, and you can apply.
Okay.
And the process is very simple.
Very simple. All right. And of course, if those criteria are not met, does this system push it out, or do you get an error message? I mean,
if you don't meet the criteria, the system will automatically stop you from moving on to the next step.
All right. All right. So basically, it's similar to what you would normally do if you walked into the passport office. Of course, you need your application, you need a photo. Is there any, you mentioned that for persons who are 18 and older, what about
those younger? Yeah. Well, minors will be the second phase of the online portal, and that should be coming soon.
All right. So once they've done this, I mean, what happens next? So once you hit submit, what happens next?
Once all of your documents are in order, you should, your passport will be ready in 5 to 10 working days, and you can just come and collect it.
Wow.
But the applicant will have to come and collect it themselves. You cannot send anybody on
Again, which is a normal procedure if they were doing it in person.
Right.
All right. Great. So how secure is this process? I mean, somebody can obviously do it for you if they have your information.
They can do it for you, but they won't be able to pick it up for you.
Okay.
So it's very secure.
When do you recommend people, start this process for passport renewal? At the date of expiry? Can you do it before?
You can do it, well, in order to travel, you must have at least 6 months on your passport. So if you're nearing that point, I would advise you to apply for a renewal.
Okay. You mentioned that this is step one.
This is step one.
This is step one. So what happens next? What are
Well, what happens next is we will have the online portal for minors launched once we've gotten all the legalities straight. And then hopefully we will move on to having persons who, first-time applicants, apply for e-passports.
Is there a timeline for that?
No, it's not.
No,
Because with
okay.
the first time, you really have to get it right the first time.
Okay.
Because you're talking about documentation.
All right. So what has really prompted, obviously this has been in the works, I would imagine, planning for a while. And we see a concerted effort by government straight across the board, actually, to now move into this new digital era. You know, how long has the Passport Office been planning this?
Well, the Passport Office signed the contract with Canadian Banknote in 2016. So the process started from 2016, and I think there were phases to the EPIC system.
Okay.
And so I think this is now the final stage of the contract with CBN.
All right. And so we're doing this now digitally and online. I mean, so this is straight across the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Straight across the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and persons who are residing outside of the Bahamas on family island.
But of course, if everybody who's picking up a passport has to appear in person. Is
They
that
would
correct?
have to appear in person.
Okay. All right. And that's obviously been the status quo.
That's been the status quo, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're coming into the office and you're unable to pick up your passport, you can provide somebody with a proxy letter, giving
Okay.
authorization for them to pick up on your behalf. But they must come with a government-issued ID in order to collect the passport
And the proxy letter, obviously, with your signature.
with the person's signature.
Okay. Great. How can people find out more information about this?
Well, they can go to mofa.gov.bs, mofa,
MOFA, that's right.
mofa.gov.bs, and they'll find information on the passport process. We're also going to put some information on social media, and we're doing commercials now, so we're trying to modernize and bring the information to the people.
All right, great. The Passport Office, obviously your mandate is strictly just passports. It's nothing else that you do within the office
It's
itself.
just passports.
And the verification of passports.
Right.
Okay, great. Well, certainly looking forward to learning more about it. And thank you so much for joining us here on Bahamas at Sunrise.
And thank you for having me.
All right, great.
Thank you.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Good afternoon. First response. How can I help you?
I've been in an accident on West Bay Street. Can you send someone to help?
Yes, ma'am. A first response team will be there in 15 minutes. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine, but a bit upset.
We're glad you're not hurt. Please, try to relax. Our team will take care of everything as soon as they arrive.
First Response provides immediate on-site service and support from the scene of an accident through the claims and repair process. And it's free to all Bahamas First insured drivers in New Providence, every day for any type of accident. If you drive and want First Response on your side, call 32-FIRST or visit bahamasfirst.com for the name of an authorized Bahamas First agent. First Response can't prevent an accident from happening,
But it can certainly ease your mind when it happens.
Why should you get Trio from Rev this Christmas? Cue the music. In addition to TV and internet, you get unlimited local calls, unlimited international calls, and a free virtual number, plus tons of free features. And you get Rev Go Voice for free. Also, if you get Trio now, you get entered automatically into a $250,000 cashback Christmas. That's 250 customers with a chance at $250,000. Just call 601-8992 or email us at trio@cablebahamas.com. Rev, you and us together.
Here's to all the early morning breakfasts. To the last minute surprises and a new friend for life. The year the sparks flew and we said, I do. Here's to the biggest table on the street when family and friends come together. Milo Butler, your neighborhood store, a family tradition.
Maybe you have Rev Phone with its tons of awesome and free features. Or you're watching great content on Rev TV. Or maybe you are blazing fast internet. So you already know how good it is to have one rev service. Imagine if you had all three. With Trio, you get all of our services for $99. And you get entered into our $250,000 cashback Christmas. So the question is, why don't you have Trio? Just call 601-8992 or email us at trio@cablebahamas.com. Rev, you and us together.
One thing, two things. Blue thing, all things. Things that are small, things that are grand, things that fit just right in the palm of your hand. Fox Hill Nursery, a large selection of garden supplies. If you can see it in your mind, you can find it at Fox Hill Nursery.
Thank you so much for staying with us here on Bahamas at Sunrise. If you are looking forward to those Christmas parties, those New Year's parties, and those holiday gatherings, of course you want to make sure that your face is beautifully done. We've got two women here that are going to teach us exactly how to do that this morning. Very happy to welcome the owners of and makeup artists at Eye Candy, Italia Wilson and Jaconda Grant. Ladies, good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
A pleasure to have you guys with us.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
I know it's early in the morning.
Very early.
And yet you both still look so flawless in terms of makeup application. I guess that comes with time.
Well, we had to get it from 4.
From 4, just to make sure you look that good. It's worth it though. It's worth it though. It's worth it. Yeah, so I kind of want to talk to you guys first about the products that you have, because you brought a whole lot of things. Are these all available at Eye Candy?
Everything on the table is available at Eye Candy Makeup Store.
Oh wow, that's phenomenal. So kind of talk me through what we see here.
Okay, so what we have here, I'll just start from this end.
Okay.
So this is one of our holiday collection. This is from a brand called Inglot. This is something that is exclusive to Eye Candy, so you can only purchase it at our store.
Okay.
So if you're looking for a gift idea over the holidays, this is perfect for that person who is into collecting like makeup collections, limited edition stuff.
Nice.
This is perfect. So everybody knows about the Powerpuff Girls, right?
Right. I mean, it was a cartoon that my little brother watched.
Bubbles, Buttercup.
Yeah.
Pick a team. You can pick a color, and it comes with the eyeshadows, bronzer, lip gloss.
Nice.
You know.
And I see like a lot of shimmer and shine. So this is actually really good for the holidays, right?
Perfect for the holidays.
Awesome. Okay. What else do we have?
One brand that we started taking to carry at the store is the LA Girl Cosmetics. Even though people brand it as one of those drugstore brands, the brand is very good. And every now and then we incorporate it in our makeovers.
Okay.
So we have a full line of LA Girl Cosmetics. We have a whole counter with the lipsticks, powders, foundations, eyeshadows, everything. So if you're a beauty on a budget, then
LA
we
Glam
have
is
everything.
I see. I like that one there, right there. And the pigments are actually really good, right? Because they really pop when you put them on every skin tone.
LA Girl has upped their game.
Okay.
Over the last year or two.
Okay. Okay. What else do we have?
Okay, and then another brand that we recently started to carry in the store, which has just been available this week, is ELF Cosmetics.
Hello.
ELF, eyes, lip, and face.
Okay.
So what we primarily focused on with this brand is prepping and priming.
Okay.
Okay, and setting.
All right, so look, that's back. Prep, prime, set.
Yes,
I already learned so many new things. Talk to me about what goes into prepping, priming, and setting. Now, I just got into the setting powder. I feel very proud of myself.
You should be.
This just happened like 3 weeks ago, so I'm doing big.
Okay,
but
awesome.
prepping and priming aren't there yet. So talk me through that.
Okay, so with prepping, priming, setting. Obviously, those are the basics in terms of makeup application, but it's a must to do if you really want your makeup either to look a particular way. So if you want your makeup to be matte, if you want it to be dewy, and if you want your makeup to last a very long time, there's certain things you have to do.
Okay.
So you have to prep. And you have mattifying prepping products. You have hydrating prepping products. So you'll put that on the face, on the bare face first. Then you apply your foundation and powder, etc. Then you can set. The last thing is to set it. Once you have applied your makeup on, you want to make sure it really looks natural. Now, there is a difference between setting and fixing. All right?
I'm really into this, right? I'm trying to learn.
Yes, there is a difference, because some people believe, oh, what, make sure I spray the thing on my face so my makeup could stay.
Right.
No.
Okay.
You spray that thing on your face so your makeup can look natural. All right? Because when we put makeup on our face, we take away all of the natural color from our faces.
Okay.
All right? And so we have to allow it to set. All right? And then it looks very, very natural. Then you apply a fixer spray.
Okay.
All right? That will keep your makeup in place for the rest of the day.
Okay.
And we have fixer sprays at Eye Candy Makeup Store as well.
Excellent. All right, so we can get all primed, prepped, and set with the
Yes.
Cosmetics.
And then we have the Sasha Buttercup,
The
which
most
is
popular powder in the world.
famous, very popular for setting.
I just
And
bought that, guys. I feel
think
so
we
proud.
have the best price
Okay.
on the island.
And
for
how
the-
much? And how much is
That's
Sasha?
like about 20.
Oh, that's
$26.
excellent,
Yeah,
man.
I
That's
think
almost
like
Amazon price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Another important item, since we're talking about
What's hot?
what's hot, the Inglot number 77
Okay,
eyeliner.
Okay, that's the one that just make your eyes look like how your eyebrows look.
Well, that's for the liner.
That's for the liner at the bottom. Okay.
So a lot of YouTubers, makeup YouTubers use this. Everybody swears by this liner.
Okay.
It is waterproof. It is make
best.
All right.
It's the blackest black. It will
Yeah.
last all day, and we're the only people on the island that's selling this.
Okay.
Number 77.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also carry the foundations and primers. We have the whole line, so you have to come to the store. Testing is free. We can help you match your foundation and your powder. You can test products. Everything in the
I
shop.
also see that you guys brought some brushes here. One of the things I think may be one of my challenges as I try to apply my own makeup is not knowing which brush to use, I guess, for which thing. Do
One
brushes
quick way-
matter?
Yes. What?
Yes.
Brushes matter. You
Definitely.
need brushes.
Okay.
If you're not putting your makeup on with brushes, you're not putting on makeup.
Okay.
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 And so with brushes, you have the quick way to select it is based on the size of the area that you're working in. So it really doesn't matter which brush.
Okay.
All right. Because all of the brushes are for the face.
Right.
All right. So the smaller this area, the smaller the brush.
Okay.
So that you'll be able to get inside there. So
Okay.
a big brush, face, body. A smaller brush, maybe eyes. Underneath the eyes, those little areas. That's how
Okay.
you select your brushes.
Man, I feel like this is a whole education
I
session
know,
right there.
right?
All right,
Got you, girl.
So you talked to me about these great products that you have, and I also see like some lip gloss I could get for my little nieces, some nail polish, and then like some fun like kits, right? For
Yes,
Christmas.
ma'am. We have some makeup bags available. Make great gifts this
Okay.
Christmas, and it can make a stocking stuffer as well. So you can put
Nice.
some nice, little things in there
Right.
for them, and they will love you like forever and ever. Amen.
So how do we come and find Eye Candy? Where are you guys located?
We're located in the Harbor Bay Shopping Plaza, right next to Solomon's Fresh Market. You can't miss it. There's a big sign that says Eye Candy Makeup Store.
And we're also located in Harbor Island.
Nice.
Oh, yes, yes.
Way to go.
Forget.
Congratulations.
Yes.
My girl's going global.
Yes.
But in addition to just purchasing makeup, we are also allowed to get our makeup done there, right? So if we wanted to come in and get a holiday glam and say, let the
Yes,
girls hook me up, how do we do that?
Well, you can call the store.
You can call the store, or we have a new feature now. You can book it on Facebook, or you can book it on Instagram. Just click book.
But for those old timers, 326-2989 never fails.
Yes.
You need to answer the phone. She got you, boo.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, listen, that's Eye Candy Makeup
Makeup
Store.
Store.
EYE
E-Y-E, not the letter.
Candy Makeup Store.
326-2989.
Listen, ladies, thank you so much for coming through today. I feel like I've learned so many new things. Y'all can see me priming and prepping and setting. Y'all don't even know the difference when y'all see this face next time. Thanks again for joining us.
It was a pleasure.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. Remember that you can pick up any of these amazing gifts at the Eye Candy Makeup Store, or you can let them hook you up yourself. They'll even teach you how to do that special eyeliner. We're going to be back with more after this commercial break.
Thank you so much.
The Department of Statistics will conduct its annual labor force survey during the month of December. Enumerators with official identification cards from the Department of Statistics will visit selected households in New Providence and will be calling upon residents to complete the questionnaires honestly and accurately. The information obtained will be handled in the strictest of confidence and will help us to maintain essential statistical data about employment levels and characteristics of the country's labor force.
We fuse the passion, the pride, and the rhythm of Junkanoo with the beer of the Bahamas to answer one question. Who are we? We are Junkanoo. Represent your group today and purchase a limited edition 16-ounce Collect Junkanoo can from your neighborhood 700 wines and spirits store or your favorite watering hole.
We get up early every morning to offer safe and dependable service. where quality service is paramount. An excellent travel experience is priority. Connecting the islands of the Bahamas to the world. Bahamas Air. We don't just fly here, we live here.
Make a New Year's resolution to invest in yourself. Bahamas Business Outlook, January 16th, 2020. Register today, www.tclevents.com.
Welcome back to the show. We have Alive back in the house. Shay Ellis is, well, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Love that commercial, by the way.
Thank you.
Marketing executive here at Alive. Listen, you guys still doing it. Been loving the promotions. You know, we've had you on the show so many times over the past several weeks. And now, you know, you got some new things still going. How do you guys continue to come up with all of this great stuff?
Listen, we have an awesome team that is constantly working to make sure that we answer the calls of our subscribers. We listen to everything we hear. We read all the comments. We listen to all the calls on social media, that kind of thing. And we see what our subscribers want, and we just go to the round table and come back with something for
And, you
them.
know, and I think that's a part of the secret. I mean, obviously you hear it all the time in business, you know, the customer's always right. Listen to your customer. I mean, you guys have been doing that from day one. It's hard to believe that you're only 3 years old. Wow.
Very young, but we're doing big things.
You're doing big things. You're doing big things. So what's new? What's happening?
Listen, today we are so excited to be launching 2 campaigns. The first being our Because of You, We Are Alive Christmas giveaway campaign, which is basically 12 days of giving. And when I say giving, you don't have to do anything. Starting today up until Christmas, we are sending text messages out to about 50 customers a day, just letting them know that they have won something and where to go and get it.
That's it?
That's it. And all you have to do is just be an Alive customer. That's one of the campaigns we're launching today. And the second is something we call Give the Gift of Data. We've launched a new app recently, and only through this app can you now share data with your family and friends. We're the first to do it, and it's something that we wanted to, you know, we're doing Alive Angels Exist for the whole Christmas, and we want our subscribers to be angels to their family and friends too.
That's excellent. So it's a different app, so you have to download it. I mean,
it's an updated app.
It's an updated app.
It's an updated app. If you haven't downloaded it already, you should. It's in the iOS and Android stores. And when you go into your My Alive app, you would probably notice if it is the old one, it will prompt you to download the new one.
Okay, so it is the My Alive app, and great.
Yes,
so
it's just
when you say you
updated.
can transfer data between.
What that means is now when you go into your new My Alive app, there's a little box, a cute little gift box on your app. You click on it, and just how you would transfer money to any customer, you can transfer data. We know data is king, and sometimes that's all people want. They don't want minutes. They don't want text minutes. They don't want to call anybody. They just need data.
And would that, I mean, depends on the type of customer, the type of plan that they have?
You are correct. It's just for prepaid customers. So if you're a prepaid customer, of course, you need to have a plan to send the data. But as a prepaid customer, even if you don't have a plan, you can receive the data.
Excellent, man. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So with the 50 customers a day, the 12 days of Christmas, right?
Yes.
That's kind of what we're looking at. They obviously have to. They have to have a plan, they have to have an active plan in place?
Absolutely. Listen, when we say we are simply giving back, we stand on 4 pillars. You know, it's the network, innovation, customer service, and then the community. And we want to give back to the community in a special way this holiday. So literally starting today, 50 lucky customers at random every day.
Just as long as you have an Alive.
As long as you are on the Alive network. So if you're not on the Alive network, you need to get on it. You are eligible to win tons of devices that we have. I brought some of those things
I'm
we have
looking at
today.
them. I'm looking at them. Are
We
these
have
new?
Samsung, some of the phones are new.
Yeah.
We have a Samsung Galaxy A20. We have Galaxy Earbuds. Those are really nice earbuds. I used one of them yesterday. We're going to have the Fitbit that we're going to be giving away. We have Alive gift cards, and we have those now. So if you don't want to buy a device or an accessory for someone, you can give them a gift card. We're giving away 43-inch televisions. We're just topping up phones for persons just because, and every day, literally for 12 days, 50 persons each day will win something just because they're with us.
Wow. Of course, I hope the stores are fully stocked. I mean, I saw the lines on Black Friday.
Listen, we had an awesome Black Friday, and we actually continued our Black Friday until Saturday because of how well we did. But we made certain when we planned this campaign that we would have everything in stock because we want persons to get these things.
We were at your latest location, which is Cable Beach. I mean, it's just beautiful, and the service center was just really nice. I mean, you can literally go in there, you can sit. I mean, it's cool. It's almost like a lounge type of effect.
Yes.
You have the customer service. They're talking about not just these products, but I love I think there was like the door Wi-Fi.
Oh yes, the MiFi.
The
MiFi devices. Our Cable Beach store, if you haven't heard, it is our newest location. It's situated in the plaza directly across from where Wendy's is. For persons who don't know, it's a new store. It's beautiful. It's just fresh. It's new. It's exciting. It is set up very, very nicely. It's decorated for Christmas. We have the MiFi being advertised in there now, and of course we have something called Connected Home that's in there.
Right. That's what I was trying to remember.
Connected Home. If you're unaware what that means, it's simply home security.
Home security.
Alive now offers.
How many locations do you have?
We have 7 locations here in Nassau. There's Cable Beach, we have Old Fort Bay, Kenneth's Plaza, which is in Prince Charles. We have Southwest Plaza, Carmichael, Palmdale, and the Mall at Marathon. And of course, we have locations throughout the islands.
And of course, these 12 days of Christmas apply. I guess it's a random choosing, so it could be on any island, anywhere.
The islands are always saying, don't leave us out. Guess what? Everything that we're giving away for these 12 days is for any alive customer anywhere in the Bahamas, even the televisions. We have worked it out where we know you guys will get them.
Oh, excellent. Well, listen, Shay, thank you so much for being here on Bahamas at Sunrise.
Thank you for
having
having us.
The products. I think I might have to, get me one of these buds.
We may work something out.
Earbuds.
Thanks for having me.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We've been with Shay Ellis, marketing executive over at Alive. 12 Days of Christmas is on. We'll be right back.
Unwrap holiday joy as Shell lights up Christmas with $50,000 in prizes just for you. Win a brand new 2020 Hyundai i20 Active, thousands of dollars in John Bull and Kelly's gift certificates, along with the latest Apple electronics. From now through January 24th, 2020, purchase a minimum of $20 in fuel from your favorite Shell location in New Providence and enter to win. Visit our Sun Oil Limited Facebook page for weekly giveaways as Shell lights up Christmas. Terms and conditions apply.
You may not have heard, we're going the extra mile to improve our service at the passport office.
Our Qmatic number system makes waiting for your turn less confusing.
Electronic biometric devices collect your signature and fingerprints and keep them secure.
With electronic data capture, you don't need to bring multiple copies of your important documents, reducing the risk of fraud.
And coming soon, all adults can renew their passports online.
Through modernization, we're making it
easier,
faster,
and safer.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. I'm Anastasia Palacios.
And I'm Philip Simon.
And it is always a pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much for staying with us.
Always a pleasure. We do this just for you.
Indeed, we do. Indeed, we do.
Is that deja vu? Yeah, a
No,
little bit,
I don't know if it's deja vu necessarily, but
Yeah.
maybe repetition, whatever.
Maybe.
In the second half, we've got more to come. Before we get to any of that, I wanted to offer you the opportunity to win a brush set from Eye Candy. Of course, Eye Candy was on in our second segment, and during that time, they told us that there is a special product that Eye Candy is the only carrier of here in the Bahamas. I'm going to give you a hint. It's Powerpuff Girls, but what is the name of the brand? If you can remember the name of the brand, you can give us a call here at the Counselors. That number is 322-1000. Call us at the Counselors. Let us know the name of the brand that only Eye Candy carries here in the Bahamas, and we've got a special brush set just for you.
Nice. Brush set.
Yeah,
Get my waves back.
No, not that type of brush.
Oh,
like
oh.
a brush here and a brush there and a little bruch for this. And a brush for that. Yeah, it's a woman thing.
I missed the segment. My bad. I
yeah.
apologize. I was upstairs trying to get these buds from a shake.
Yeah.
Ellis alive. I mean, they've been so great these last couple of weeks, just making it all exciting, telecom. And, if you haven't been into the new store down there on Cable Beach, man, it's just so cool.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just-
Alive
it's
is
just cool.
really one of those companies that is really out there in terms of the way that they market and just use technology for very fun and exciting things. So awesome stuff.
Well, Omar's here. Wild Seed.
Yeah,
loving
Wild
it.
Seed.
Loving it,
And
loving it,
I
loving it.
love those trees. I really do.
I don't have an eye at all for creativity, just none. I'm very analytical. I'm very, 1 + 1 + 1, that type of thing. I just, but this is great. I love it.
He
makes
does
it
amazing
feel-
designs, and I was thinking about that, and I thought about some of the buildings that I see that have Christmas lights on them. A lot of the corporations don't seem to have them this year.
Right.
But I thought about, obviously rising energy costs make that concern real, but there's something so special about the joy that Christmas can bring, and I think sometimes we need to be encouraged by beauty.
Absolutely.
And an
And
appreciation
environments
of
are so
beauty.
important. I mean, environments dictate moods, for the most part.
Yeah, so glad that Omar's brought a good mood here, so we're going to talk with him. We also got Bijou Turner upstairs. They're going to be showing us some of those fabulous wraps that us women like to wear around this time, and we can turn them
Because
into
it's cold, right?
scarves, and well, they match our pretty dresses, and that sort of thing. And so Bijou Turner is going to be here, and in addition to that, in the shack, Warriors in the Morning. One family. I hope you're ready.
I talk about the Congos all the time, so today I'm going to give the Warriors a little space, a little room for celebration.
Here's Godfrey Burnside with our second look at weather.
Weather at sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First. First in insurance, today, tomorrow.
Thank you, Star. Good morning, Bahamas. Your second look at weather at sunrise. Stationing from the boundary just north of Grand Bahama and Bimini this morning. And then you have some troughing last night that dumped some showers and some water on the New Providence area and North Islands, now in the Grand Bahama, Berry Islands, North Andros area, and that's moving towards the north. But we expect a cold front, a second one, to move through the island sometime early tomorrow across Grand Bahama and by afternoon across New Providence. In your marine forecast, we have a question posted. Winds east to southeast at 15-20 knots, seas 4 to 6 feet over the northwest and central Bahamas, east at 15-20 knots, seas 4 to 6 feet over the southeastern islands. On Saturday, those winds south to southwest at 15 knots, seas 3 to 5 feet over northwest Bahamas, southeast at 15-20 knots, seas 4 to 6 feet over the central and southeastern islands. On Sunday, the wind drop off variable at 10 knots or less, seas less than 3 feet over the northwest and central Bahamas, southeast at 10 to 15 knots, seas 2 to 4 feet over the southeastern islands. Your tides. You can expect a high tide at 8:15 this morning. Your next low tide will be at 2:46 this afternoon. High gain tonight at 8:33. Sunset at 5:20 this evening. Rises tomorrow morning at 6:46. UV index 8. Your water temperature 76 degrees Fahrenheit. And the moon phase, full moon. Extended look. Expect variable cloudiness through tomorrow with some showers. Possible thunderstorm probably of extreme northwest Bahamas late tonight, early tomorrow morning. And then clearing by Sunday, pretty good day on Sunday into Monday, and then again by Wednesday, expecting another cold front to move next northwest Bahamas with some cloudiness. Though temperature daytime will be in the low to mid 80s at daytime, upper 60s, lower 70s at nighttime. That's what you're up in your farm. Look at weather at sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Star.
Thank you so much, Godfrey. Well, no matter the weather, you always want to look fashionable. And one of the most affordable places to look fashionable is Bijou Turner. They have an amazing selection of accessories, including bags, clutches, jewelry, and shawls. And today we're going to get to see so much more of that. Joining me now, we're very happy to welcome Shanique Taylor. She's the assistant manager over there at Bijou Turner. Good morning, Shanique, and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning, Star, and good morning, Bahamas.
A pleasure to have you with us. It's been a while since we've seen you.
Always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, you brought back some amazing pieces. I can't help looking at the table and seeing what's in front of us, and I already know I want this bag, I want those earrings, I want that brooch, I love that necklace. Talk to me about Bijou Turner and some of the things that you carry.
Sure. Well, first of all, let me just give you a little bit of background information about Bijou Turner.
Sure.
Of course, you know that it's a global chain with over 700 locations all over the world.
Okay.
With our locations here in the Bahamas being one of the original stores here.
Okay.
They've been in business now for some 35 years.
Wow.
Yes. They provide goods and also offer lots of fashion, as you said before.
Okay, okay. And then, of course, some of the things that you guys have here we can see on the table, but you also carry some fabulous hats, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes, we do have the hats. Of course, there's so much new trends that are in,
Yeah.
and you just have to come into the store
Okay.
in order to choose from them.
Are you located only at the mall at Marathon?
No, we have two locations.
Okay.
Mall at Marathon is our flagship store, and the other location is in the Golden Gate Shopping Plaza next to Domino's.
Okay. All right, so we got two different ways to shop, some of the amazing things that we're going to see here, and kind of run me through what we have on the table as a sample of what's in store.
Now, what we have here on the table, starting over here, is our leopard print. Okay, those are in this year.
Yes.
Also, we have the fanny pack,
Yes.
which we've matched, and of course, you know, we have that thing where you can mix and match.
Right.
You get a variety of categories and styles and trends in different colors.
Okay.
Which makes it fun.
Right.
You know, and so. We have the fanny pack with the tassel earrings, and
Yes.
it comes with a matching necklace.
Okay.
And we have the cover-ups.
Right.
Of course, you can do those. They come in shawls, the kimonos, and the ponchos.
And kimonos. Nice.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And right here we have the evening bags with the beaded pearl necklaces and the brooches.
Okay, okay. I mean, and such a variety of colors, and this is what I love about Bijou Turner. And of course, as we mentioned, the leopard. So it's not just solid colors, but different prints, and you can just mix and match so many fun things.
Yes.
Best part is the prices. Talk to us about that.
Now, our signature line, as you all know, is affordable luxury.
Right.
So we're able to bring you inspired pieces by Gucci, David Yurman, and Chanel, and they're of course offered to you at a cost that you can afford.
Right. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm looking forward to just going to the store now so I can pick up this bag for sure and those earrings. Wink, wink, hint, hint, Phil. We also have some models in store with us, and I want them to come on in because they've got the cutest little things happening today. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. All right, so kind of talk me through this lady that's just rocking this platinum silver. She looks exactly like the new year to me.
Okay, absolutely. This is our metallic look.
Okay.
She's wearing the fashion necklace set along with her metallic little purse and the metallic backpack.
Okay.
With the matching bracelet,
I
fashion
love
bracelet.
it. I love it. And those
Isn't
fashion
that
bracelets, could you
gorgeous?
just extend that on for me?
Yes.
Is that all like one piece or those are different bracelets?
It's actually two pieces.
Wow, it's one. I like that. That's
Yes.
okay. I have something else to add to my list. All right, and then this lovely lady here, what is she wearing?
Oh, so you know, the sparkle and shimmer is in this year, and so we have lots of pieces to accessorize and accentuate that look. And so she's wearing this nice show here and her fashion necklace. Oh my gosh, I love everything at Bijou Turner. And then she has the Chanel inspired little purse.
Yes.
And the bigger fashion bag in her hand.
Yeah, I love them both. And the thing is, as you said, the Chanel inspired is just so popular now. I love the fact that there's other bag here, like the shape of it is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
And then what I also like about that scarf is that it looks warm. So in addition to like, you know, the regular scarves that we can kind of put on at church and throw those over, this looks like this could actually keep me warm at Junkanoo. So I really like that.
Exactly. And the thing about these items are you can dress them up or down.
Right.
Depends on the occasion.
And that's what they both look like clothes-wise, beautiful, simple, and then they bring it out with all the accessories, and that's what Bijou Turner does, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Y'all be winning out here today. All right, so what are the store hours, especially now that we're in the holiday season?
All right, so the Marathon Mall is on the 13th from 10 from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
From the 14th through to the 16th will be from 10 to 8.
Okay.
And then from the 21st to the 24th, leading up until Christmas, will be from 9 to 11 p.m.
Okay.
And then our Golden Gate store closes just a little bit earlier, but the hours are basically in the same line. The 13th is 10th through the 7th, and then leading on up until Christmas, it will be open a little bit later, which is up until 9.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Now, can we follow you guys online anywhere, or how do we get in contact with you?
Facebook and Twitter, just Bijou Turner Bahamas, and you'll find us.
All right, awesome stuff. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you want to get on into Bijou Turner. I am telling you that you will find deals almost as low as like $11, and you cannot beat that.
Cannot beat it. Let me just add in there, $6 to $12. Everything in the store. That's the price range of all of our items in the store.
$6 to $12.
$6 to $12.
Listen. $20. I went in. All right. But listen, we want to thank you so much for joining us, for bringing the models over, and for reminding us that Bijou Turner has such great pieces that could really just add to any outfit and take it to the next level. Thank you.
Great, and thanks for having us.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Alive. Believe in best.
A new era is coming. January 16th, 2020. Bahamas Business Outlook. A new era. Resilience in the face of vulnerability. Register today. www.tclevents.com. Don't miss it.
Good morning, Sunrise. This is your boy Sovereign with your live weekend calendar. The 16th Annual Bahamas International Film Festival, Friday, December 13th to Sunday, December 15th, Bahamas. For more information, please call 242-698-1800 or visit bentalfilmfest.com. St. Anne's School proudly presents a Blue Waves Christmas in the Park, featuring readings, traditional and contemporary carols, worship songs, and dance from students of both secondary and primary departments, including St. Anne's Choirs and Band. Friday, December 13th, Fox Hill Park, 6 p.m. until. Adventure Learning Center presents Christmas Festival of Life, Love and Light 2019. Friday, December 13th, Adventure Learning Center, Marshall Road, 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. 2019 Royal Bahamas Police Force presents Christmas Beat Retreat. Sunday, December 15th, Rawson Square, downtown Nassau, 4 p.m. Experience corporate lunch this holiday season, whether it be celebrations, lunch dates, meetings, or staff gatherings. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at Sapodilla Estate, West Bay Street, 12 noon to 3 p.m. RSVP 242-327-2161 or email reservations at sapodillabahamas.com. That's your live weekend calendar. To have your event posted on the calendar, please don't hesitate to email kaubrey@tclbahamas.com. Alive. Believe in best.
Good afternoon. First response. How can I help you?
I've been in an accident on West Bay Street. Can you send someone to help?
Yes, ma'am. A first response team will be there in 15 minutes. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine, but a bit upset.
We're glad you're not hurt. Please, try to relax. Our team will take care of everything as soon as they arrive.
First Response provides immediate on-site service and support from the scene of an accident through the claims and repair process. And it's free to all Bahamas First insured drivers in New Providence every day for any type of accident. If you drive and want first response on your side, call 32-FIRST or visit bahamasfirst.com for the name of an authorized Bahamas First agent. First response can't prevent an accident from happening,
But it can certainly ease your mind when it happens.
Welcome back to the show. Of course, Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, but sometimes the pressure.
Oh, my goodness.
The pressure. We've got the maestro in the house today, Omar Williams, Wild Seed. This, my brother.
Glad to be back.
Listen, this is beautiful. I mean, thank you so much. You know, I look at this and I'm like, man, how do you even think about these things? I mean, how do you do it?
I should say that I have had a store for 20 years, and we started in the Christmas season.
Okay.
So I've always been doing Christmas.
So definitely a favorite for you.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a favorite, but it's also a good time as a florist.
Okay.
Lots of work, lots of people spending money. So that's a great thing.
I mean, you say that Christmas has a particular look.
Yeah.
I mean, you drive around town, you go into different stores. It has a particular look, but it could be almost anything that you want, right?
Well, I think that is the main thing about decorating and floristry is that it's an individual thing, so it's up to you and up to what you like, and everything should be about your individual taste. So definitely, it could be lots of different types of things.
At the end of the day, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be complicated.
It doesn't have to be, but it could be if that's what you would like. So today we're going to just show you some really basic things, starting off with some Christmas pine.
Absolutely.
So Christmas pine, this comes in for florists in a mixed pack. So different types of pine. And I just got a small container. All of these are different types of containers that once you know the basics, you could go ahead and do anything. And it has Oasis in it. Oasis is a florist foam that you soak, and it's full of water. So it'll keep things alive. So you could also go behind. I brought some flowers. Hopefully we'll get around to maybe sticking some flowers in one of these.
No doubt.
Okay, so we'll start off with some basic pine. You could just stick it right into the Oasis and create a small arrangement. Pine you could break off with your hands, or you could use a shears or something kind of sturdy. And just continue to build your arrangement. Just a basic kind of...
So when people come to you, do they come with a particular design in mind, or they say, Omar, just make it beautiful?
Well, you know, after 20 years, we have some customers that we've done for 20 years, for 15 years. So they would have lots and lots of ornaments that we've used. You guys had quite a bit of ornaments as well, because we did the tree for a while, and I'm struggling with this. Okay, so you could break a couple of these off and make them. But yes, some people come in with an idea, some people don't. Some people leave it up to you. Some people like to be wowed. Some people like to be surprised. But, you know, when you go into a house to do Christmas, you kind of look into the environment.
I was about to say,
and you kind of create what's there, and you try to enhance what they already have, as opposed to trying to force something onto a room that may not take it. So, like for downstairs, we did a lot of gold and a lot of bronze, because the room is kind of brown. And then up here is a lot of blue. So we did up here silvers and green. So basic Christmas pine. Once you have your basic kind of form, then you could go in and do whatever you would like. So I'll go in, I'll fill this in just a little bit more with some pine. I should have been using my shears, fill these into the front. Okay, so that's where you can start off at, and you'll end up with something similar to maybe this.
Something like that.
Yeah. Then you could go in and say, if you want to, this is some just basic floral wire. You may not be able to see it. Wire up some pine cones if you'd like, and just basically lay it in. Really simple.
We're getting all behind the scenes techniques here.
So just take some wire. And it doesn't have to be florist wire. It could be wire, any kind of wire, but something soft, something that's easy to cut, something that, you know, won't take any kind of special kind of...
How long does it take to put together, you know, something like this or that?
Well, I mean, it could take whatever if you're doing a function, then you have to do it kind of quickly. But if you're at home and you're taking your time, you could take as much time as you want. It could take days if you would like. So the next thing, so a really basic just mixed pine, or it could be one type of pine that you get from where you get your Christmas trees from, that they clip the base. Another thing that I brought is and this one has some pine in it, but I brought a nice orchid arrangement. So I can show you quickly how to put together a quick kind of orchid. So this is a basket. This is the Oasis.
Yeah.
So you just put the Oasis into the basket. We have a nice orchid plant here that we put into the side, and then we just go in and do what we just did and just fill it with pine. Then you'll get an arrangement that is...
Orchids are any time of year type of...
And I find that people now want something that's going to last and something that they can keep for a while. And with the orchids, you know, it takes a while for you to understand how to keep them alive. But once you do, orchids could bloom 3-4 times a year, you know, especially here where it's so warm. The orchids, I find, to do pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are just basic white orchids, and then we just put some branches in them. And again, you could go behind if you want.
Any other types of flowers you think are more appropriate this time of year?
Well, you know, it depends on what you like. You can use, I think we brought some hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are you know, a relatively inexpensive flower. They come in whites, they come in blues. This was a new variety which comes in green, so you could break it off, stick it in, and, you know, it feels non-traditional, kind of traditional. Once you put it into the Oasis as well. So red roses, we have some red roses as well. So red roses and the same thing, you can break it off, stick it in. So a couple of those inside there, and quite easy. If you want to, you can also get things like ornaments, and
just put the ornaments right in there as
this
well.
one's already in a garland, so you can just kind of lay it right in, and you're kind of done. But you know, I like, you're in the Bahamas, you could always put some seashells, and simple, easy, ready to go.
So you say 20 years. I mean, that's a long time.
It's a long time.
Like it.
It feels like it.
It feels like it.
Yes, in a good way. But you know, you have the experience, you have the customer base, and you've seen a lot. The Bahamas has changed a lot in the last 20 years.
And that's the thing. I was just wondering. So the trends that kind of take you from one season to the next, and over time?
Well, with a flower store, you have to stay on trend, but trends constantly move. And the industry, I've seen the industry change so much in the last maybe 5 years. And things like what's happening in terms of finances determine quite a bit of what is trending and what's not. Yeah.
Well, listen, Omar, thank you so much. Let the audience know exactly where they can find you, man.
Okay, we're off Shirley Street to the corner of Sun Tea, so that's Shirley, and we're right before you get to Executive Coffee. Our numbers are still the same, 393-1042. We have a website, wildseeddesigns.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Wildseed.
Right.
Great to see you again.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you
Bahamas
too.
Sunrise. We've been with Omar Williams, Wildseed Designs. We'll be right back.
Here's to all the early morning breakfasts, to the last minute surprises, and a new friend for life. The year the sparks flew and we said, I do. Here's to the biggest table on the street, when family and friends come together. Milo Butler, your neighborhood store, a family tradition.
Maybe you have Rev Phone with its tons of awesome and free features. Or you're watching great content on Rev TV. Or maybe you have our blazing fast internet. So you already know how good it is to have one Rev service. Imagine if you had all three. With Trio, you get all of our services for $99. And you get entered into our $250,000 cashback Christmas. So the question is, why don't you have Trio? Just call 601-8992 or email us at trio@cablebahamas.com. Rev, you and us together.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Well, this has been an amazing show so far. Of course, I'm surrounded by beauty. But one of the most beautiful things on earth, as you know, of course, besides flowers, is Junkanoo. And the most amazing group, the most consistent group. Y'all check those themes through the years because they've always been consistent in excellence and carrying out vision that nobody else has. There's only one. One Family Warriors. And here is our Keisha Bethel with In the Shack, One Family.
Recently, I was at the fish fry and there was a whole lot of action going on. It seemed like everywhere I turned, people were talking about the One Family Warriors.
Warriors, get them
Warriors. Family, get the two best numbers. You know what's going to happen boxing in New Year's? Don't look back.
While I was taking a photo of some drums by the fire for my Instagram stories, I heard some chanting. I had to get closer, and a few seconds later, the streets came to life. I mean, dancing, music, loud energy. I heard some sip that they were last year's Boxing Day champions, and judging by the hype of the crowd, I had to see how these champions were preparing to defend their title. I had to link with the group's chairman, Muffin. Now let me tell y'all about her. She is the first female chairman of a Category A Junkanoo group. Plus, she's the one who brings those show-stopping costumes to the boulevard. So you know I was excited to talk to her, right?
I oversee the daily, day-to-day operations of this great organization.
Here's how the group prepares for the parade.
I don't know if other groups do it, but what we started to do about 2 years ago, we let our members come in and present, and the person that presents the best presentation for the Boxing Day New Year's, we go with that, and then after that we go into various meetings of developing. We have to develop and come up with costumes and layout from the banner to the last man as to what we would do so it flows and we have a cohesive presentation.
So what theme is One Family bringing?
This Boxing Day, One Family Community Organization and Group presents Video Game Madness. Games, get your games on.
We bringing it, baby. We bringing it. We're all about different. At some point in time in everybody's life, adults and kids, we all played some form of video game. Starting from the Atari, the Sega Genesis, so we're going from way back, PS4, we bringing it.
Muffin took us on a little joyride to a popular shack.
This is the Gaza Shack.
Should I be afraid?
This is the Friendly Gaza.
I saw and learned a whole lot from the Friendly Gaza strip, and I learned how to paste thanks to Peer Boy.
Not bad, eh?
Not bad.
Yeah?
My buddy Stoogie told us what to expect on Boxing Day with the costumes.
Like you see the creativity in here, you see the old school Junkanoo, you see the new Junkanoo, you seeing a different flavor. You got to mix. You don't just have vanilla. You got chocolate, you got strawberry, but all it's going to be sweet. We want a good fight. We want the Saxons, we want the Volley, we want Roots, especially them and their big mouth. All right, tell them we coming to take care of business and bring what they got to bring. They mouth too juicy. So for a group we've been beating up on so long, they finally wearing shoes and pants now, but we can outfit them up. We can get them nice, put the nice outfit on them.
Then Muffin told us about another section to check out.
Our choreographed girls are going to be spectacular as ever. You know, everybody comes to see the most, I'm going to steal this phrase from Kishli, the most winningest set of girls on Bay Street, 3-time season champions.
We had an unforgettable time with this section. The group leader, Nishka, told us how the 3-time champs are preparing for the upcoming parade.
I see the competition within myself. I try my best to do what I did better than what I did the year before. And the dancers themselves have bought into that vision. And through that, they themselves are pushing their abilities to be able to top what they did last year as well.
So tell me something, if I wanted to be a dancer,
So what do I have to do to get on the line?
Well, there's a vetting process.
A vetting process?
Yes, we have a vetting process.
You think maybe I could try out?
Yeah, man. You want to show me what you got?
My tryout was an easy boy. Here's how it turned out.
It's kind of tired. You see? Listen, I have a lot of sweat. That's tiring. I'm very tired.
But that ain't nothing, man. Trust me. From what I see just now, you don't want to go on the line.
I can make it?
Yeah, man, you can make it. You come in?
Yeah.
For true?
Yeah.
You ain't joking?
You can have my costume ready.
See, that's another thing now. No, this Jeffrey season right now.
I don't want to get laugh.
No,
I don't want to get laugh.
You don't want to get laugh. But I will give you an open invitation for our season opener.
Really?
In April. You don't have to go through the audition. You already auditioned. So I can let you bypass that process. Okay?
I got to do this move.
Then Muffin told us to check out their brass section. So of course we went. We caught little bits and pieces of the practice, but South, the section leader, told us to meet him at the group's big practice to hear the power of the music.
We have a lot of fans. The fans appreciate us every time we step on Main Street. We have a lot of sing-along songs. Again, they sing along to our songs. And trust me, hype.
That practice was off the chains. So with Boxing Day just days away, Muffin sends this message.
See you on Bay. One family to the world.
For Bahamas at Sunrise, I'm Keisha Bethel.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Bahamas at Sunrise. Now I am surrounded by beauty.
Indeed.
What a lovely show.
It really was good. It really
I'm
was
still
good.
kind of blown away by how quickly and easily and creatively Omar was able to just
throw that there, and then you have this.
But again, like you said, 20 plus years
20
of
plus
experience
years of
and a whole lot of
experience.
talent.
Yeah, and it certainly shows.
Yeah.
Well, listen, before we go, we've got one more trivia for you. We've been so blessed today. We wanted to bless you in return. And so we've got a Collect swag bag here. All you have to do is give us a call here at the Counselors, 322-1000. Let us know what are the four Junkanoo groups, that are actually on the Collect cans. If you can tell us the correct four groups that are on the Collect cans, you get to have this awesome swag bag filled with
All
fun
kind of
Collect
things.
products that will get you right and ready for Bay. That's going to do it for us, folks. Bell ring. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.
The Congos for real.
That looks like the Congos.